All right, y'all. So listen, man, we got another episode of Black Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? I got the co-host. Well, excuse me, the host. I'm co-hosting today. All right, just to be honest with you guys. You know what I'm saying? We got Miss QUIN ELIJAH in the building. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm really excited for this next interview so we could dive into some questions.
Man, me too. Listen, just between me and you, okay, a lot of times, like, when it comes down to promoters, a lot of times they don't get the respect that they deserve, all right? And promoters actually really provide the opportunities for individuals to be dope. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to booking celebrities, you got to go through the promoter. You know what I'm saying? If you want to put on a huge showcase and get your fans and your following up and things of that nature, you got to holler at a promoter. You know what I'm saying? So the guest that we have in the building today is a individual that I've been seeing on the grind for years, but not just starting. Like, this guy has done club events for, was it 2 Chainz events? He does a lot of upscale lounges, bars, clubs, and guess what? All of his spots are popping too. If you go and check out any of the footage, man, I don't know where you guys find these ladies at, but let me tell you,
the biddies.
I'm telling you. So let's go ahead and turn it over to him real quick, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself real quick.
Hey man, what's going on? If you don't know me by now, my name is The Legend Q. That's my name on Instagram too. I live up to my name, but it's at The Legend Q. Originally from Maryland. Moved out here like everybody else about 10 years ago. Everybody heard about the dream. Like, Atlanta, if you want to make it in the music industry,
Right.
you got to go crazy. You got to go Atlanta. Like, it's only one place you're going to make it, and that's Atlanta.
Right.
I convinced my whole family to move out here. I said, listen, y'all believe in me?
Right.
We're going to go to the top. We on it.
Right. Now, he's not going to tell you this, but listen, this man got on 17 chains and all of them shining, all right? He pulled up in a Maserati with a phenomenal model. I don't know what she does, but she looks phenomenal too. You know what I mean? When it comes down to being successful, all right, you guys are about to get all of what you need to know about success from this man right here.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. Everybody thinks that promoters, that's we just passing out flyers on the car, or we always posting these stupid flyers on Instagram.
Right.
But it's way deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? When you get down to, like I said, most successful promoters are like geeks. They nerds, and I ain't gonna lie to you, because it's all the mathematical game. You know what I'm saying? So I'll pass out 100 flyers, maybe only 8 people gonna look. You know what I'm saying? So if I want to pack out 800 people, I gotta pass out 50,000 flyers to get 800 people there.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's real life leg
That's
work.
the law of averages.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So for the average mind to take in something, is for you to remember it, you got to see it 7 times. So even when you was a child, when you was 2 years old, and your mama told you to say 1, 2, 3. It took her at least 7 times for you to even recognize that she's saying the pattern 1, 2, 3. So when McDonald's shoots that commercial, when Toyota shoots that commercial, when I post that flyer, you gonna skim over it the first time you see it. Oh, another promoter posted another flyer.
Right.
But if a fine girl posts it, or if you see it like 5, 6 times, you're like, all right, man, let me see what's going on, man.
Right.
Oh, Quinn got an all white party this Friday. I might put something on to pull up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So literally, I got 4 parties a week. I literally have to reach 100,000 people to pull out these 2,000 people to come out every weekend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it gets even deeper than that. Is that if I don't back out the club,
Right.
my security ain't got no job.
Exactly.
The police officer that working ain't got no job. The manager ain't gonna get paid.
Right.
The waitresses ain't gonna get their rent money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The bartender ain't gonna make their rent money. The bar back ain't gonna have nothing to do.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So
Most
it's so deep.
Most
To
definitely.
where if I don't do what I gotta do, then I got 30, 40 other people that's not gonna eat. If I don't do it, I gotta handle my business.
Most definitely.
You know
How
what
do
I'm
you
saying?
deal with the pressure? Because listen, I've done events before, and man, you do have a lot of pressure on you, and every night, every week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how do you deal with the pressures of making sure that all of your people eat?
Man, it's big pressure.
Yeah.
It's big pressure. Every day, like every Friday and Saturday, I'm committing to 4th at like This weekend, the bills I got $12,000 in bills this weekend. Now you looking like, damn, like I gotta wake up my conscience every week. Like security gotta get paid, police gotta get paid. My security is $1,000. My DJs is another $1,000. My door people is another $500. I had $250 in flyers. I had $500 in marketing. I got $2,000 in sub promoters. So me, before I even open up this door today, I got $4,000 in expenses before I make $1.
Right.
Wow.
Right. Now, okay. So Quinn, listen, we gotta know this. All right. So listen. So what? Because if we know that is the expenses, let's talk about the profits.
Okay. Yeah, man.
So, what is the biggest night that you've had?
Honestly, the biggest night I've had has been New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Like nothing can trump New Year's Eve.
You be hyped. You be lit when New Year's coming around. Like Eve, you already know.
Let me tell you, New Year's Eve is like your grandmama, your daddy, your sister, your cousin, all religions, all ages, parties. They celebrate. You white, black, Chinese, Asian. You 12 years old, 10 years old, you 80 years old. You celebrating, you made it to another year.
Right.
It's like everybody's second birthday.
Right.
If your birthday in March or whatever, everybody, there is some people that go to sleep on New Year's Eve.
Right.
But I don't know too many.
Right.
Everybody celebrates on New Year's Eve.
Right.
But the thing about like my industry is that, well, I could do it kind of forever is because I turn my fun into funds.
Right.
I really like to party. I really like to turn up. Whether it's salsa dancing, whether it's Harlem shaking, whether it's franchise, whether it's snapping fingers.
Right.
And I turn it into funds.
Right.
And the thing about this game is that I can make, like you said, I can make an NBA player money without touching the ball.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can make the rappers money. I pay the rappers.
Right.
So if I pay the rappers, imagine how much I'm gonna make off this rapper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But everybody ain't looking at me. I'm not on, you know what I'm saying, World Star. I'm not on the Shade Room. And I can do and I can live and I can drive the same cars, wear the same jewelry they can.
Right.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
But I ain't gotta have all that, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I sneeze, boom. Oh, he's sneezing. Yo, Kanye West can't even fart without that bit on TMZ.
For sure.
They gonna put it on TMZ, the man passing gas in public. Golly.
It's on TMZ.
For sure.
Yeah,
most definitely.
I remember Solange can't even argue in the elevator without going viral.
Right.
You can't talk nowhere. They in the elevator. It don't get smaller than a place than that.
Right. So you kind of like the rock star of the promotion game.
Man, out here, I ain't gonna say out here because I do parties here. I do parties in Vegas. I do parties in Miami. We just did Houston about 2-3 months ago. Really all over the world because, like I said, there's different promotion avenues and different marketing techniques that I use so where I can promote anywhere in the United States.
That's dope.
Even if Atlanta were to shut down today, guaranteed I'll be in Miami and I guarantee that shit's gonna be packed out because of the formulas that I use. Right. Now I don't want to give away all the formulas because folks gonna be, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be, they gonna be like, hold on, you know what I'm saying? But it's different formulas that you can use that the way I learned is I see what McDonald's do, I see what Toyota, I see the emails that come to my Yahoo, I see how hotels, you know what I'm saying, I see what they do, like, and they offer like coupons, they offer like giveaways, they offer half off, clearance. That's the same words I'm gonna use. Everybody get in free before this. Matter of fact, buy one get one free. You know what I'm saying? Groups of ladies, you know what I'm saying, free bottle of champagne. I'm taking it just dumbing it down to what I do in my industry.
Most definitely. Yeah, and listen, that's exactly why we're doing this. This month, it's called Keys to Success. That's our series. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you giving us a little sauce. You ain't got to give us all the sauce. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, you know, we know each other. You know what I'm saying? And he's been a great guy in this industry. You know what I'm saying? And for you to give away some things that people can take and utilize on their day-to-days and grow their businesses and things of that nature, man, I think we're really making an impact on the culture and the community, you know what I'm saying? So, for one, I just want to say I appreciate you for, just sharing all of what you got going on, you know what I'm saying? Man,
most definitely. It's been a pleasure, and I'm so happy to see that my people support me so much, you know what I'm saying? That every event I do, I got a party tonight, it's sold out at Club Ember with it, I'm going to promote it after hours at Taste. I'm gonna get my promotion in. But
most definitely,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like every week so many people come out and support me personally. Like, honestly, I don't even invite nobody out no more. My section's packed every night because so many people pull up and want to party with me.
Right.
They heard about, oh, you did my cousin's birthday party, you did my sister's birthday party,
right?
You did my college, you did my friend, you did my, you know what I'm saying? And just so much good word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? Word of mouth is always the most powerful.
Word of mouth.
Word of mouth is the most powerful marketing media ever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When the Popeyes chicken took off by word of mouth. They didn't shoot no other commercials like they didn't normally do for any other 3-piece or 5-piece that come out. It was the word of mouth that took over from the IG, from the Twitter. Mm-hmm. They kind of went hand in hand with it, and that hand in hand went crazy.
Right.
You see commercials for food every day, all day. It's normal.
Right.
But when they put that, oh, it's brand new. Mind you, the sandwich has been on the menu the entire time Popeye's been there.
Right.
But since they kind of leaked that out, like, it's brand new, bro. Like, hey, have you heard that? Have you tasted that new chicken sandwich? What chicken sandwich? Didn't nobody even look at number 8. Didn't nobody look past the number 3 because ain't nobody paying $12 for a 4-piece. So didn't nobody look past the number 4. But that number 8, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
So always a word of mouth and doing good business. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always want to do good business. You know, even Walker, like right now, like me and Walker used to kick it before he was Walker Flockin. He was, you know what I'm saying, his real name.
Right.
Mike Will. I remember, you know what I'm saying, we used to kick with Mike Will. I buy Mike Will drinks now. Mike Will producing for Beyonce.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even Sony Digital. Like, these are all people I can personally call.
Right.
That is the homies. And you know what I'm saying? I remember Sony Digital need rides. Right. Now his play car is a Bentley. Right. You feel me? So it's always, I don't never want to treat nobody, because I could have been like, oh man, you wearing the same shirt every week, or you know what I'm saying, you got them same shoes. Because you never know, 10 years from now, I would have never known Mike Will would have been Mike Will of Sony Digital, or Walker would have been, or you know what I'm saying, these people are who they are.
Most definitely.
So I say I can never talk crazy to y'all, because you know, 10 years from now, y'all might have the biggest radio station in the United States.
Right.
I mean, you know what I mean? Y'all could be interviewing Oprah, so, and I could be like, yo, I sat down with them 10 years ago and we was in this little studio.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I never go, and you know, I wish the best for everybody.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? That's where I got a king ring. Everybody's a king, everybody a queen to me.
Right.
So much love. I'm always call you king, and I'm always appreciate you as a queen. Right. Especially I be forgetting names.
Right.
So, you know,
right. Good comeback.
But ain't nobody gonna get mad at calling a king or a queen.
Exactly.
But
for sure. Yeah, man. Look, that's dope, man. I appreciate that. So when it comes down to having a good character or a good face card, you know what I'm saying? Like, so what are some of the tips that? Listen, man, this dude, you know, you sit down and have meetings with so many powerful people, you know what I mean? So what is it that keeps you in that door?
It's kind of like, well, honestly, my mom put me in the promotion game since I was 18 all the way to now. She taught me the whole game, and she taught me everything. So I've been in it for a long time.
Right.
And what I tell everybody is you gotta be humble. You gotta be humble. I've seen basketball players come from buying sections, being millionaires, pulling up in the flyers cars, asking if they can get in free, can they sit in my section now?
Right.
You've seen rappers, you know what I'm saying? Rappers only got 2-3 songs average before they fall off. I've seen rappers charging $20,000 to now, we won't even give you a free section.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so you always kind of humble, because you never know that the promoter that you shit on, you may need them when you trying to come back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or even that the basketball player, like, you know, I know sports agents, you know, because in the club it's a lot of sport agents. I think Revel this week got Ja, you know what I'm saying, which is a basketball player. I'm guaranteed the sport agent will be there, you know what I'm saying? You never know who the next he gonna represent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like nobody knows what's gonna happen tomorrow. So I say treat everybody the same way you want to be treated today.
Right.
Because you never know what tomorrow's gonna bring. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
That same person you shitted on, you may need tomorrow.
Most definitely.
So I say just keep it humble, keep it good with everybody. Don't burn no bridge. Even if the bridge deserved to be burned, they still gonna remember they had the opportunity to burn the bridge and they didn't. Let me steal, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because there's people that I work with that I don't like, but I ain't never burned a bridge. And then from time to time we make money together.
Right.
So I ain't never gonna complain.
Right.
But I could be petty and be like, oh, I don't want to talk to them out, and then burn a bridge.
Right.
Bruh, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Keep that bridge open. Who never knows what the opportunity can bring.
Right.
I'm saying, who look at was it Pleasure P, Sammy, Bobby Valentino, Ray J. They never talk shit about each other. They all in RB, and they all could have been like, oh, I don't like him, I don't like that.
Right.
But now 10 years later, y'all group RSVP.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody seen that coming. You know what I'm saying? So you never know what tomorrow's gonna bring.
Most definitely.
So today, I say keep it humble, keep it good with everybody. You know, I don't have to watch my back. You know what I'm saying? In Atlanta or anywhere, because I ain't never do nobody dirty. So I can walk around with jewelry. I can pull up with the cars, and I'm not worried about nobody like, hey, he owe me money, or hey, he.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whoop the whoop. Never did that. Don't want to do that. Don't owe nobody that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Man, yeah. Y'all just got the sauce.
Yeah.
Quinn, how you feeling right now?
I mean, I feel good. It's good to hear some of these things, because I feel like I possibly burned a bridge with someone just because I didn't speak when I entered the room.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I was in a little moment, like, because I felt like they know who I am too. But I'm very outgoing, and I'm always the one that's always showing love. I'm always reaching out. I'm always doing the most, doing extra. And I just feel like some people don't give that in return. So at one point, I walked into a room and I was really just testing it out. I was just like, okay, so I'm always the one that's gonna greet these people. I'm always gonna hug them, you know, do this and that. But let's see if they're gonna return that same energy to me.
Right.
And they didn't. And I saw that.
Right.
And at the moment, I didn't give up. I'm just like, look, it's like we two individuals.
For sure.
So why is it on me
Right.
But
that I didn't come and
but check
approach
this
you?
out.
Right. So
But
I
now-
guaranteed.
Right.
Now me and this person, we were close. We no longer, we don't talk anymore.
Right.
But-
And she probably looking at me like, I don't know who. How do you judge this situation? So in your shoes, you what you're saying is you probably would just speak regardless.
I would, even if I ain't speak, because it's a lot of people I don't speak, I would acknowledge them if I could, in a way.
Right.
You know, even to give a little head nod or something, or a little wave or something like that.
Yeah.
But even at that, you know, we live for so long. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is, they say it's short, but it's long when you live long.
Right.
So eventually, being in the industry, you're going to run back into them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it could happen one or two ways. The room is going to be all about you, or the room going to be all about them. But being in the industry, you know what I'm saying? The way that you still think about it right now, and it just came up right now, when she doing her next interview and when she doing her next job, it's coming back to her. So trust me, it bothers her just as much as it bothers you. But it's just gonna take for one of y'all to be like, listen.
But it was so weird, because even at the end of the night, like, I was like, where's she at? Like, I was about to go speak to her, but I didn't see her. So we just left on those vibes and those terms. So it's kind of like unknown.
Right.
Nah, trust me, like, it's not even, you ain't gotta put no negative, because you don't feel a negative towards the situation.
No negative
You
whatsoever.
you don't feel negative towards the situation.
But
so
I wasn't about to
guaranteed.
run across the room
Yeah, for
to
sure.
speak.
For sure.
When all of us are doing things in this room, we're
Right.
all here for a purpose, and we're all here
sure.
doing our own thing. So in the moment, I wasn't gonna just like break my neck to run over there.
Right.
you
But
know?
guaranteed she probably feel the same way.
Yeah.
She was like, I wanted to speak, and then, you know, probably before she left, she was trying to find you. So honestly, y'all probably, you know what I'm saying, but a lot of the times our egos is what blocks us from talking, or from, you know what I'm saying, being like this. Cause it's like, man, I'm this dog. I ain't got to talk to nobody. I ain't got to get nobody no sauce. I'm going to eat regardless. My bill's going to be paid. I'm going up regardless.
Exactly.
And I could be like that. And there's a lot of people that is like that.
Right.
But that's not going to help the next person. That's not going to help them from making the next person mistake.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that somebody listening to this and be like, man, you know what?
Most
Go ahead and be the bigger person.
Right.
And just go ahead and talk it up with them. Because it ain't that. It's not that.
Right.
It ain't. It's not over money. It ain't over blood. It ain't over, you know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing but over. It's just a little bit of ego here and there.
Yeah.
But once somebody get that reality, or, you know, I hate to say it, when people like lose other people or something like that, it kind of opens their eyes to humble situations to be like, damn,
Most
like,
definitely.
I wish I had that last day to
Most
say
definitely.
I love that person, or I kicked it with that person.
Most
So I don't want nothing dramatic to happen in anybody's life to where it has to open their eyes like that.
Right.
But just to realize that you never know what tomorrow's gonna bring. So today, if you have the opportunity to be like, you know what, hey girl, you know, I know we was in the same room, I know we was both busy, but you know, you still my girl. I'ma holler at you in the future. We're gonna see each other. Let's catch lunch sometime.
Right. Yeah.
Who gonna write negative to that?
Exactly.
You know, like what can you negatively say to
But
that? You feel
girls so catty. It could go either way.
Hey,
yeah,
either she gonna accept it or either she gonna play you again. You gonna be like,
and then she
reach out to her
and then
like,
she play it again. Then you know you was a bigger person.
Right.
Then you was a bigger person.
Exactly.
You already know. Yeah, and you did the thing. You were like, so if anybody asks you about it, you be like, well, I did what I could. I reached out.
Exactly.
I'm the big dog. You know, I'd rather be the big dog in this situation than be like both y'all little pups right now, because both y'all got these little attitudes, got these little egos. But somebody got to be the big dog and be like, hey man, listen, you know, you my partner.
What's happening?
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cause right now they both look like a pet, and that happens, you know, even in the industry.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Promoters feel like they better than the other promoter, another artist don't even want to be on another ticket because that artist,
right.
They lose it. Oh, I don't want to go on that tour. You know, it just happened with Queen Latifah and somebody else. You know, I don't know. They open it for me or I'm opening for them.
Right.
They both think they the headliners. One of them is the opener.
Right. And listen. I'm glad you brought that up, Quinn, and I'm glad you responded the way you responded. That's why this man can stay in this business for as long as he likes. You know what I'm saying? As long as he chooses, because of his character and how he conducts himself. He treats everybody with respect. Right. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes down to being in this business and managing relationships, how do you know who to keep in your circle, and when do you know when to let somebody go out of your circle?
Honestly, in this industry, my circle's so small. It ain't even. It's a circle, because it ain't hard. It ain't
even say circle.
It ain't even a
Right.
circle. You know what I'm saying? It's a circle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Me personally, I'm in my 30s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not really looking for more friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm an adult. I got children. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got families at this age. It's not like we can go. Let's go smoke after school. Let's go walk around the mall for 2-3 hours and pick up some girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got adult lives and things to do. So I keep it cordial with everybody. I rock with everybody. And me personally, I support people and give people the energy they give me.
Right.
So you come to my birthday party, I'm at your birthday party.
Right.
Man, you pull up on me a couple events, I'm gonna pull up on you.
You
know what I'm saying? You there? You like my pictures? I'm liking your pictures.
Quinn, I think we're gonna have to go out to one of his events.
Look, man, this the invitation.
We're gonna have to pull up.
I'm gonna give you their energy. You know what I'm saying?
For
So I
sure.
just give people. So if somebody show a lot of love and energy to me, I'm gonna show a lot of love and energy to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For sure, it's only right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not out here making new friends and all that, because I'm not gonna sit here and say what's your favorite color. And,
Right.
You know, where you want to take long walks.
Right.
But what I am doing right now is I'm returning energy. I'm giving energy. So if you got good energy, you know, you invite me to the cookout. When I have a cookout, I'm gonna invite you.
Right.
When I got a party or I'm just vibing, or hey man, me and my boy, we about to get some boats on Lake Lanier or Allatoona. Just come pull up, bro. You don't need to bring nothing.
Right.
You know, it's all love. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
So I'm not out here making new friends, but I'm definitely returning the energy. You know what I'm saying? That anybody that gives to me, I'll give to you for sure.
Understandable.
So it's all love.
Yeah. Most definitely.
That's what I'm trying to do. Is just give.
How you feeling, Quinn?
I feel good. I feel like he's giving a lot of. He shared a
We're giving all the sauce.
lot of good information. Yeah, definitely.
But so my question, like, so when it comes down to you putting in so much effort into these events, how do you balance the work life and the business life? You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard because you know, it's even with the women, you know what I'm saying? A lot of women, you know, can't mix business and pleasure. I'd be like, please, let's mix it just one time.
Right.
I feel you. One time, you know what I'm saying?
That's a recipe for disaster.
Man, it is a recipe for disaster.
No.
You know what I'm saying? The work, you know, but the work, but it's like it's me becoming an adult.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And understand that I gotta perform. You know what I'm saying? Just like a basketball player, a football player, you just as good as your last game. I'm just as good as my last party.
Right.
So my last party sold out. That's just good as I am. But if you know the basketball player, he make 45 points his last game, that's as good as he is.
Right.
So he got to understand he got a family to take care of. I got a family to take care of. That you know, it's not about getting drunk every night no more and taking cool pictures on Instagram.
Right.
It gets to be more than that. You know what I'm saying? It got to be more than that. So, and that's where it's kind of like, you know, my body breaking down. I can't stay up all night like it used to. You know what I'm saying? My body told me to sit down. So, you know what I'm saying? Most definitely, you're going to reach a point in your life where you're like, man, if I'm making this much money, why am I spending it all right back? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have insurance in this game. I ain't got no retirement. I ain't got no social security in this game. You know, it's a cash business game until the government can find out how to tax me. This is a tag. You know, this is a cash game. So I gotta save for that rainy day, for the next government shutdown. Ooh. You know, the government shutdown. You know, everybody was clowning. Number one, club promoters. Now what y'all gonna do? You know what I'm saying? The bottle girls. All y'all girls been bottle girls for 3-4 years. Now what y'all gonna do? Not knowing that straight out of pandemic, everybody had a lot of free bands. And the club was going up for the next 2 years. And them next 2 years were the most profitable 2 years in the club industry ever. But nobody could ever foreseen that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But everybody was getting unemployment. They was getting the PUI. They was getting PPP loans. They was getting SBA loans. So when I tell you people was by 2 o'clock popping 2 bottles of 1942 by 2 o'clock. When folks would go to the club and buy 10 bottles and it's 3 people. You know, they was going crazy for 2 years.
You get a bottle. You get a bottle.
You get a bottle. You get a bottle. And to the promoter, I'm like, ching, 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 ching. You know what I'm saying?
Like, why is this man smiling all night?
Listen. Off the pandemic in the clubs, I bought me a condo on Peachtree Street and that Mazia sitting outside.
Yes, sir.
And that's straight cash. Straight out the pandemic.
That's what I'm talking about.
When everybody talking about what you gonna do now, I'm gonna show you.
That's what's up, and you doing it, bro.
And we going up.
You doing it.
Come on, it's Labor Day weekend, man. I would love for the High Union League Radio to come step out with me. You know, y'all welcome to any of my events, free.
That's what's up. Look,
free bottles of love.
Most definitely. And you know what we can do? Like, you know, if there was any kind of special guest, you know, we might be able to, you know, get them a little interview on iHeart. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, kind of bring some kind of value to the situation.
It's all about spreading the love, man. I'm with it.
Most definitely. So,
one last question.
Go ahead.
I mean, it's kind of touching up on the same thing. But have you ever had to leave someone behind that was trying to hold you back?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Have you ever lost a relationship due to them not understanding the grind and you had to keep it moving?
I definitely did.
Yeah.
How many?
I definitely did.
A lot?
Well, you know, first of all, being a promoter, you already labeled as a hoe. Straight up. Just because.
Well, because it's the business. And and it ain't even about you trying to get with the girl. You looking at your pockets like, bump the girl. I'm trying to get her here.
Man, I'm counting how many people coming through the door. She thinking I'm counting the ass cheeks. I ain't like counting no ass cheeks. 2, 4, 6. I'm like, man, this many people paid. I mean, bet. Oh, we got to order another bottle. Come on.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, when I say I don't ever see that many people, I'll be like, we're going to need another bottle of water.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on, slow down before you pour the other shot. We're going to wait. We're going to make the bottle last.
Right. You know so your mentality is totally different from what people think it is.
But what happened? Did you left them? You had to keep it moving, or what you did?
I'm going to be honest. I chose my career over
anything that was going to hold you back. You chose your career over that.
I did. You know what I'm saying? And then, but later down, I never burned the bridge completely. And then later down the road, she happened to get into the industry to be a bottle girl. And then like a year and a half later, she was like, you know what? I kind of like understand
now.
What you mean. Like why girls was texting you at 12:32 in the morning. It's not that they were trying to link up. They trying to see where I'm at because I always be outside. So they want to link up. They're like, oh, you always collecting numbers and IGs because these are people that are interested in what you want to do and they want to buy a section with you. And you got to keep in touch with people. And,
most definitely.
You know, so, you know, when she got into the industry, she was like, oh, a lot of things that I was tripping about, I should have been chilling. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna say that's every situation, but in my last particular situation, you know what I'm saying, it had to take somebody to be in my shoes to be like, oh god damn, you really getting home at 5 in the morning because you counting money and there's 13 other girls that gotta count money. You know what I'm saying? You don't get home till 5 o'clock. And you're not out being risky or drinking. You just, it takes that long to cash people out and stuff like that.
Hey, Quinn, I got a question real quick.
What's up?
All right, so we got plenty of time. Can we keep going?
what, you gotta ask the artist.
No, I'm just
Not
playing.
the
I'm just
artist.
playing. I'm just playing.
I
I'm
deal
just
with
playing.
a lot of artists. I'm so sorry.
I'm just playing. Yeah, we
But
got time.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
What's
Yeah.
up? What we doing?
Let's keep it
Oh,
going.
you
Then.
want to dig a little deeper,
That's right.
Agent
We
Matt?
go
bro.
deep,
What other
man.
questions do you have?
We ain't
go
even
deep.
got into, because
We
his
go.
name is Legend. You know what I'm saying?
Legend Q.
No, the Legend Q.
The Legend Q. Oh, you ain't got the Q on it.
I ain't got.
the other video.
Yeah. I got.
Oh, so you really got
couple-
17 chains.
Probably about that. I have a yeah. I have.
Okay.
For
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? But I could tell you something crazy about that. It's what people haven't even noticed. And even with you saying you've been watching me for years, a lot of people been watching me for years.
Yeah.
But what I kind of do is I reinvent myself every couple of years. And I got the sauce from Diddy. Because if you watch Diddy, he's been Diddy, he's been Puff Daddy, he been P. Diddy, he been Love, he been Sean Combs. He been, every couple of years he reinvents himself.
Right.
And now, even him talking with Carisha.
Oh my God.
My bad. Carisha, my bad.
Right.
Well, she doing a good
Carisha,
job.
you know what I'm
She's
saying?
already
And-
doing the most. You know?
Yeah, but we got this 50-year-old man in our mouths today, like right now.
Yeah.
And this man has been in the industry for over, I want to say 30 years. You know what I'm saying? But we still talking about him today. So that's how I kind of got involved, is that, I kind of got invented. So I really came in the industry in Atlanta, I really broke in Atlanta when I linked up with Soulja Boy.
Word.
So everybody know me as SODQ, you know what I'm saying? And
Word.
if anybody knows, I managed Soulja Boy for 2 years.
Nah, I ain't know that.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
Word.
I managed Soulja Boy for 2 years. We went on the world tour.
Hold on. Was that during the time where he did what was the Yule? Was that was the time when he was popping?
That was
Oh,
I
y'all
managed him
lit
before
then.
that. Our come out single was Shootout.
I remember that.
And then we came with Crank That.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So we was getting booked off Shootout. You know what I'm saying? We was getting like $5,000 in skating rings.
Word.
And, you know what I'm saying? Like he was going to school with like $10,000 in his pocket. He's 17.
Right.
His school walking around with crazy amounts of money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I broke out.
How did you get into the management?
You know
Hold
what
on,
I'm
wait. Let me hold on. We talking to that.
We go ahead and be all day, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Nah, but long story short, like I said, I moved down here from Maryland.
Yeah.
My mom was a concert promoter, so she had me hosting the concerts.
Right.
So people were kind of booking me all over the nation to kind of like host concerts. I used to be a host. So Soulja Boy's manager came up to me and said, "Man, you're really dope. I want to bring you on the road with us." And I said, "I ain't got no manager." I said, "It's just me, my mom, and my security guard." He said, "Man, listen, I'm gonna sign you. You gonna host every Soulja Boy show." But once he got to talking and once we got on the road, he was like, "Man, fuck you talking on the microphone, bro. We need you in like the management part. Like help us plan out tours, help us the next single, help us, how to dress, close the market, how to drop the new single, how we gonna shoot this new video." You know what I'm saying? So I kind of ran the label for the next, I want to say like 3 years.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? We toured for 2 years. Like we lived out of a suitcase for 2 years.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So like it gets deep. That's why I said I've been deep in the industry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like I said, when I seen Walker, like he was just a regular dude in the club with these little teeny little worms in his head.
Yeah.
And now to see him, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I actually introduced Walker to Soulja. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew Walker from the streets, and then Soulja was my client I was working with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I made Let's Do It. But then that brings me to the current time of why my name is the Legend Q.
Exactly.
Because I've built relationships like that, like the Mike Wills, the the Walkers, the Twerk Teams, the Sweeties, the Janae and Nikos, the B2Ks. Like that's what I came with, you know what I'm saying? The Chris Browns when it was Trey Songz, or when it was Trey Songz versus Chris Brown, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm from DMV, so when I was out there and all the good stuff. Like I've been around damn near legendary Atlanta age.
Right.
Is to be strongly in the industry and still making money currently.
Right. So as a legend, all right, as a legend, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a very strong word. You know what I'm saying? Legend to me is kind of like you're making an impact at this point in time to where people in the future know who you are and what you've done. You know what I mean? So when it comes down to you being a legend, what is the big vision, for you or for what people to remember you as?
I want them to remember me not for like my money, not for the parties, but for like my spirit and the way that I affect people. You know what I'm saying? Me as a Pisces, I feel like I bond with somebody and I can see the better in them before they see it in them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I hate to keep bringing Walker up, but like when Walker was like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying, with the woo, I said, bro, your spirit is crazy because you got 200 dudes behind you that is willing to fight, shoot, will do anything for you, dude.
Right.
Like the government is scared of people like you. Like you truly got a power.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you really speak, they're going to listen.
Right.
They already listening to you and this is just some street. So when you really, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, really something to talk about, man,
It's gonna be
you're going to go crazy.
Right.
And look at him, $40 million up. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? Even Twerk Team, you know, this started off as like, you know, when I used to do high school parties.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was there. I went to Douglas County High School against Chapel Hill High School, and it was like Twerk Team versus them girls. And you know what I'm saying? They really had a talent. They would go home, practice. They was really going in.
Remember that.
You talking about the group? They turned to rappers, and then they started
rapping and stuff
I
like
remember
that.
them.
Yeah. So, you know, at the time I controlled Soulja Boy's MySpace. We was getting 3 million hits a day. Like TV commercials ain't even getting, like the Super Bowl only get 15 million. So you got to understand 3 million people viewing you every day. So I had posted a video, you know, it was when YouTube was real big. Posted a video of them twerking too. She got a dunk. Man, they had 20 million views in 2 days. Went crazy. Next thing you know, they started getting booked 5,000-10,000. Boom, just created something new.
Listen, we about to get into a whole nother topic.
You know what I'm saying? So
bookings.
Oh, for sure,
bookings. Because a lot of times, you know, artists, you know, a lot of time artists, you know, they want to get paid.
For sure.
Prior to them.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
So let me tell you about the bookings.
Yeah.
So when I was with Soulja, we toured for 2 to 3 years. And I kept a good relationship with all the promoters. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be on tour and meet Sean Kingston. Sean Kingston be like, yo, I got a new single I'm about to drop. I'm trying to do like a promo tour. Boom, boom. Boom, I know somebody in Chicago, New York, Virginia, DC. Matter of fact, where you want to go? I'll tour it. I'll make the joint for you. You know what I'm saying? And I call the promoter in every single city. Boom. So now I'm starting.
What
to
is
get
that
into
conversation like? Are you like, hey, listen, boom, I got Soulja Boy, he got X amount of views, or he can bring this amount of people? You know what I mean? As a promoter, like, what is it that you guys look at to be like, all right, I would make that investment into this person?
So as a promoter, what we look at is people who got truly fans. I'm not looking at how many plays you got. I'm not looking at how many singles. I'm not looking at your catalog.
Right.
I'm looking at like, if I put Trey Songz in this room, how many people gonna pull up to see him right now? That's fans.
Right.
That's people that's gonna see it.
Right.
Well, you got a Chris Brown that's selling out 20,000 people in an arena.
Right.
Paying people. This ain't for free.
Right.
Paying people.
Right.
That's what we're looking at. We're
Right.
looking at people that got fans. Not make nice songs, not one-hit wonders, but we're looking at how many people really would enjoy this person live.
Right.
That's what I'm looking at. And let's just say, honestly, if you want to do, you know, just a little quick insight of numbers. Let's just say this artist wants 30,000. The average that the promoter gonna make is 90 to 100.
Right.
And I paid them 30.
Right.
Just to look at the profit margin. You feel what I'm saying? But a lot of times, if I meet a new artist and I believe in a new artist, the deal that I cut with them personally, and this is some of my sauce,
right,
is I'm gonna say, I'm gonna make you $50,000. I'm gonna make you $100,000 before I make a penny. And they be like, what you mean? So if you want 20,000, or let's just say you want 10,000 for a show,
right,
I'm gonna call 10 promoters and I'm gonna say, yo, I represent Asian Doll.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She wants 10,000 for a show. She going crazy. Let me send you a couple videos. Let me see her songs, views, streams, all that. You know what I'm saying? She going crazy. Guaranteed you're going to triple or double your money. Boom. I made 10 phone calls. I made her 100 recs.
Right.
And it's true story. I worked with Asian Doll for the past 2 years.
Right. Yeah, I've been seeing some of the names. You managing a few people right now.
Yeah, so I was rocking with Asian Doll for the past 2 years.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the kind of deals that I come with you. So I'm like, listen, Queen, I believe in you. This is what I'm going to do for you. I'll make you $50,000. I'll make you $100,000. I'll make $200,000 before I make $1 off you. And you can see every deal that I do from the door. Who gonna turn it down? And if by the time I made you $100,000 or $200,000, and if you don't believe me or trust me by then, Listen.
For sure.
But usually, you know what I'm saying? Usually when somebody get a job, they want to get paid up front.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If they work with a radio station, they want to get paid right now.
Right.
If a promoter promotes a party this weekend, he want to get paid right now.
Right.
He not looking at, you know what I'm saying, the intern, the back end, the long term, you know what I'm saying, about it. And that's why I try to explain to people, it's like, you got to look at all these basketball players.
Right.
They play usually basketball middle school, high school, college. And then after playing ball for 12 years, might have the opportunity to play for a couple of years and get paid. But they just played 12 years for free before they made the dollar.
Right.
That's a long time, right? So when you tell somebody to intern with you for 6 months, 3 months, a year before you put them on, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when you go for Hot 107.9, 94.5, and they tell you to, you know, intern for 6 months or a year.
Right.
Look how long sports player interview. Look how long rappers rap before they might get a hit. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. And
Trinidad James said he was like 30 something, 35, been rapping 15, 20 years. One song took him out of there.
Exactly. That's all it takes.
One song. Yeah. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Steve Harvey, everybody know him. He was living in the car, living in and out the car. He didn't get his first break until he was like 35.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't never put an age on it, because then, you know, you got NBA young boys that they making millions by 18, 17. Soulja Boy was a millionaire by he was 16. You got people that's 90 and ain't a millionaire.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you never compare your story to the next person's story, but just understand the way that I kind of work, and it's just a deal that I cut. And I mean, you know, other people can do it because I want to respect it. And it's just, that's free sauce right there.
Right.
Is that I walk up to somebody and say, listen, you don't know me, I don't know you, but I'm gonna put $100,000 in your pocket for free. I don't want nothing from you. And if you want to work with me after $100,000, we're gonna work. If you don't want to, that's cool. I wish you the best.
I was gonna ask. I'm just like, how do you stay relevant, especially when you have conversations with big people? Like, how do you stay on the top of their mind to be like, okay, I'm Q.
So boom.
That's a good point.
All right. So
That's a good question.
That goes back to my name. You know, I was SODQ. I was with Soulja Boy running that realm. Then after that, I became with Ciroc Boy Q. I linked up with the Ciroc Boys.
I remember that.
And I was all over the city giving away bottles, swiping for bottles, Ciroc, going crazy. So the most popular liquor, you know what I'm saying, going with the most popular person. You know, Ciroc Boys was it back then. And then after that, I kind of cleaned up my image. I cut my hair and I went to GQ. And I was, you know what I'm saying, Mr. GQ. And I had all the ladies. So anytime you see me, I guarantee you had 10 to 20 girls on me at any time in any city. So people was booking me all over the city. And I was like casting videos, and I was doing the whole GQ movement.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then after the GQ, I kind of relaxed a little bit. I came to Born Civil Q. And Born Civil Q was like the new, most upcoming, popular promo team in Atlanta.
Oh, and that was you behind Born Civil?
Born Civil, yeah, we still rocking.
This guy, man, I was like, God.
And Born Civil, we still going in.
For sure.
And now at this point, what people are kind of noticing, like, yo, Q was on tour one day. He back in Atlanta the next day with a, you know what I'm saying, doing a big party. And then boom, he back in Miami turning up with Ruby Rose or something. So like with people adding it all together, and now they adding it, but see, I'm getting a little bit older now, so now I want you to kind of respect me a little bit more. So now I'm saying, like, this the Legend Q. And if you ask me why, I may be like, some of them songs that you was twerking to in high school. Yeah, I was in the studio while it was being made.
Dang, boy, that is crazy.
Like, you know that, you know that rapper that you looked up to, that you was writing songs to, and that was your inspiration. I gave him his inspiration to go write his song. You know what I'm saying? So
do you find yourself like following up a lot to stay relevant with some people?
Nah, I try to keep it in everybody's good grace. I try to talk to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's real busy, but you know, on a holiday or on their birthday, shoot them a little happy birthday, you know what I'm saying?
DJ Southwest said.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, so, like, say for instance, he's well established. Like, people know who this man is.
Right.
Like, did it take you a long time to get to that? Because, like, I'm pretty sure if you call somebody, they probably gonna answer it before you even call it. It's just, hey, Q.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But did it take you a long time to get to that point to where it's like people know money calling, or I gotta hop on this?
Yeah, man, it's, you know, back in the day, respect was kind of like there, but now nobody respect nobody anymore. You know what I'm saying? If they say this is so-and-so block, it's respect is out the door. You kind of got to earn it these days.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say it takes you a little bit longer. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's better than saying, you know, I slept with so-and-so to get to where I got.
Right.
Or
Work hard.
I sold my, you know what I'm saying? Or I ain't going down nobody on Love and Hip Hop, but I was on Love and Hip Hop fighting a girl. You know what I'm saying? Or something, you know what I'm saying? To get my fame. Right. I got my fame straight out of the mud. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I got it straight off my hard work, off me passing out flyers, off me sending email blasts, off me texting, off me keeping a good relationship with all these different people, you know what I'm saying, females. And even, like I said, like, even, man, I'm mad at myself, but, you know, I had the opportunity to work with Lotto, and I was just like, man, I'll pass on that. Yeah. The Migos, that slaps me in my face every day.
Migos?
Oh, dang.
Slap me in my face every day.
You can slap every morning.
Every day.
You hear him,
And, you know, Coach K was like, man, he said, I seen what you did with Soulja. He said, I want you to do that with the Migos. But I kind of want to stay away from rappers because, man, you know, rappers, bro, we always getting pulled over by the police. Right. We always trying to get set up. They always trying to rob us. They always trying to, you know, when you with a rapper, like, it's a real risky lifestyle. Right. Man, I was like, I'm not gonna go back with no other rappers. And then like a year or two later, he was like, bro, I got this new group, they called the Migos. And then, you know, they first song, Chopping Out the Bando, I was like, nah, I'm straight. I don't want no trapping out of nobody. For sure. And then, you know, look at them now, you know, monumental, you know what I'm saying? Right. The boys go down in history as, you know, one of the biggest band groups of all times. You know what I'm saying? They up there were like the Jackson 5, like they was doing them kind of numbers. Right. You know what I'm saying? I still just kick myself. Right. Like,
so right now, so we're gonna probably ask maybe like 2 more questions and we're gonna close it on out.
Look, I ain't just gonna have you here all day.
Man, listen, cause like, you know, if you guys just listen, and that's what we're here for. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you listen to people who have success and has been in the game for a minute, you know, you can learn, especially if you are trying to be somebody. You know what I mean? If you really trying to be somebody, you learn from somebody who is somebody. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna ask them questions. He's a good dude too. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like just right now, because I know you're managing a few artists. You know what I'm saying? You know, do you want to go ahead and talk about the artists that you're working with?
Sure, man. You know, I'm always gonna promote. You know, if anybody want to book, you know, I got Alexis Sky. Yeah. I got Dreezy. I got Ruby Rose.
That's what. Wait, back up, rewind. Hey, Ruby.
You know what I'm saying? I'm working with her. Like I said, I was working with Asian Doll. Yeah. I'm trying to work with Rennie Rucci. Right. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of different projects working with a lot of different women. You know, and I'm right now, like I said, I like to work with the women just because they don't get shot at as much. Right. I don't get robbed as much. You know what I'm saying? Hanging out with her. You know, it's always beef or it's always something going on within the rap game. But with females, it's a little bit more chill. Safe. Yeah, a little bit more safe. And that's why I work with women more than dudes. That's, you know, if anybody ever want to know. Like, I just like my life more than money. You know what I'm saying? There's no point in having money if you ain't here to spend it.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
So I'm working with a couple women right now. And then, you know, I'm looking for always the next woman coming up.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But definitely, if y'all ever want to book them for a birthday party or something coming up, call me.
Man, I know who to reach out to. That's how you stay relevant, I guess. Then there's my question answered.
You gotta stay relevant. Yeah, you know, I attach myself to the most relevant. You know what I'm saying? So like Ruby Rose is doing the thing. She just got off the Wiz Khalifa tour. Actually, her last dates this weekend. The Wiz Khalifa tour, and she'll be done with that. And then we on to the next movement.
All right.
Why are you looking at me?
I'm ready. Whatever question you got, I got you.
What's up, Agent Man?
We good on your time?
What?
Hey, listen, y'all.
I may have to leave y'all here.
Listen. We ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. For all the people who are listening, man, make sure y'all subscribe, y'all tap in, man. We bringing the sauce, man. We got the Legend Q in the building, man. Go ahead and let the people know how to follow you. Real quick.
Man, yeah, man. If you haven't followed me yet, it's the Legend Q _. You know what I'm saying? Just how I spell the Legend Q, Quincy Carter. You know what I'm saying? I got you. Come follow me for the hardest parties. Come follow me for the next booking, for your next talent party or whatever you got going on. If you ever want to know what's going on in the city, you ever want to know the hottest podcast to listen to, man, hit me up, and I promise I'll point you in the right direction.
Well, now you got to punch us in there. Like, you need a dope interview.
You know
You
what
need
I'm
to
saying?
get with
Yeah,
Quinn
exactly. That's what I said. The podcast, the dope interview, man. Listen, I get you on there. You know what I'm saying? I know people that know people. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's
For
what
sure.
we're talking about.
We're gonna make it happen for sure, man. It was a pleasure. I appreciate y'all for having me today.
Most
You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
Y'all could interview anybody that y'all chose me. I appreciate that.
That's dope. That's dope. Yeah, it's your boy Agent Matthews, man. It's Black Hollywood, baby. You know what I'm saying? And we here with.
Quinn Elijah.
Did you forget your name, for?
Wait, I thought you was about to get on your Instagram.
Oh,
Look, you left that out.
okay,
You know, I was
then.
waiting for you to finish.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Agent Matthews, AGENT and we got.
Yes, and you guys can follow me at i.heart.quinn, Quinn for the win.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a wrap.